afternoon everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Munster here in northwest Germany. We are still here.
Still here. Not going anywhere. Yes, we are. We're going to leave soon.
2 weeks, is it? About 2 weeks since we've been in this area and we have got very, very itchy feet. But we have got a lot done and I think it was a good idea to just stay in one place and get all the jobs, the first set of jobs done on the van rather than moving about, because you can't be travelling and, you know.
Well, and we got to know the area after 2 weeks here, so we know where all the shops are with the supplies we need, and we've been buying wood and this and that and lino and all that, so we didn't want to go off travelling on adventures with a van full of
materials.
I mean, it wasn't until yesterday or the day before that the door, we had to keep taking the door out of the van, leaving it outside, bringing it in.
He's talking about the bathroom door.
Sorry, the bathroom door, which you can see is back on.
And also not just the shops and getting materials and things like that, but also where all the stops are to stay. And talking about that, the last vlog, at the end of the last vlog, this is where we are right now. We haven't been here the whole time, but we came back yesterday because the weather has been absolutely gorgeous the last few days. We've had 30 degrees, so we came back to this spot which has got a swimming pool, and we used the pool yesterday and it was absolutely divine. And then today the heavens have opened.
Quick, shut it! The rain's coming in!
Testing, testing, testing. We need the rain to stop so we can start our vlog. It's even louder at the back of the van. But no chance whatsoever. It's way too loud. Too loud?
I reckon. It's raining cats, dogs, horses and cows out there.
Yeah, so this is about the 5th or 6th time we've tried to start the vlog today. Last night, I think we've been up since about 5:30.
5:30.
Literally right above us, isn't it?
So loud. It is really loud, and you can actually see the forks through the skylight. Yeah. He's alright now. Calm.
Hopefully he's just going to go back to sleep and we're good until the rain stops.
I think we should just make coffee now and stay up.
Meanwhile over here, Dizzy's almost slept through it all.
Rudely awoken by the thunder, cracks of thunder, flashes of lightning. Charlie was a bit anxious and a bit restless, so I had to take him out in the rain at like 5:30 in the morning. We thought, oh, we're not going back to sleep now.
Yeah, so we just calmed Charlie down, got the kettle on, made a coffee, and we've been up ever since. And yeah, we've wanted to do jobs outside, but we've just been trapped in the van all morning, and finally now we have some sunshine.
You're probably wondering what we got up to. Last week we had loads of projects on the go, the biggest one being the bathroom. The bathroom was a bit of a state. The bathroom door was off. We managed to get 2 walls of lino put up roughly, but that's as far as we got. And we had a number of other different projects on the go. You'll be pleased to know we got loads of them done.
We're feeling really happy and proud of ourselves because it has been a hard week, a hard working week, lots of hours.
It's a lot of hassle when you're actually living in the van and working on it, especially when you've got to buy big pieces of wood and you're shifting them in and out the van during the day and at night and all that. And we're thankful that the weather's been really nice, so we have been able to work.
Yeah. So anyways, I suppose we better show you a few things that we've been doing.
So we're going to start off with this room, the lounging chill out area. I'm very excited about this. One thing we didn't have in this van, in Frank and Emily's build, was a table, so we really wanted to get a table sorted. Now we have 3.
And they're all removable tables, they're not permanent. As you can see, there is no tables up currently in here.
Where's the table? Where's the table? So table number 1 is not just a table, it's multi-purpose. We'll explain that very shortly. We went with slats for extra strength. Now you're probably wondering, why does it need extra strength? Well, let's show you. So purpose number 1 is the table. Now you may think it's a weird position, but especially in Spain, obviously it's a lot cooler when you're lower down, and this is a perfect position. Nice view out of there. I've got loads of space for editing, and it's good to change position when you're editing for many hours a day. It's nice to like have different options and different seating areas. So this is a fantastic place to work.
You look very, very cute down there.
Nice, isn't it? Because you've got loads of cushions. The beauty about this sort of chill out area, I can just move one of these big cushions down here. I can have another one behind me. And how good is that? And the other purpose of this table is, you can probably guess, can't you? Dizzy? Dizzy?
Go there, Diz. Go there.
Come on, Diz, go, yeah.
Yeah.
You can probably guess, can't you? Look at this. Transformation. Ta-da! And it changes from a table to an extended sofa area. So we've got this lovely chill out area, more people, little U-shaped.
And I will just add that this is strong enough for you to sit on just like this, not just for your feet. That is proper strong. We made it with the slats, then the wood's on top. It's still keeping it lightweight, but we could sit two of us on here, no worries. Table number 2, isn't it cool? So again, a table that you can sit here and work at from this position, but the main reason that we wanted this table here is actually to put our laptop on so we can watch shows from bed or like in this area. So if I'm sat here and Nick's sat there, then that's where the laptop sits for us to watch Netflix or whatever else we might be watching. And again, this is a very solid table. We've only got quite a small piece of wood and some really good brackets. And it also goes in these different angles, so you can like have that for like drawing or painting or reading or whatever else you might need that sort of angle for. Table number 3, I'll get it out and then Nick can show you. This is like the main table. This is the piece de la resistance. Did I say that right?
Stance.
Sort of, you know what I mean. This one is stored up here.
Oh, that's a big one. We were researching online, looking on Google, and we were struggling to find something suitable. Couldn't find anything online. A little bit worried, but then we went to that shop about a week ago and picked up this. Really, really well made, and yeah, we installed this heavy duty bracket here and works really, really well. It's adjustable in height here, then the arm fits on here.
There we go, look, we have like a proper table, like a proper dining room table. Now we only actually just screwed this together, so we've only used it once, so we might be a little bit rusty on how it like slots together and moves around. Like that's a little bit high now, isn't it? Depends what you want it for.
But it's nice because the height, the adjustable height means there's enough room for the dogs to jump up.
Yeah, so obviously this can go lower and it's adjustable in all these different angles. You can put it out the way over there. We are very, very impressed with this table, and for this table and the other little flip table there, we've just used like this very lightweight pine. With this one we've attached a second piece of pine here just to give it some strength before it goes on the main table bracket, and then we've just Osmo oiled this once. We're going to give it a few coats, and the same for the smaller flippy table there.
I'm actually thinking of funking it up a bit, getting some of those wall tiles we saw some a little while ago, which are the same sort of colour scheme as the lounge, or the blues, different shades of blue and greens. Funky pattern just to bring a bit of character, a bit of colour.
He means the stick-on tiles.
Yeah, the adhesive.
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 Adhesive. I struggle with that word for some reason.
Another little finishing touch that we've done in our lounge area is these two little shelves. Now we got these two little shelves, I think we showed it in the last vlog or the vlog before. They were like €3 each, so really cheap, ready to just put up on the wall. So Nick did a little bit of a chalk paint job, sanded it down a bit, gave them a rustic look, and they work perfectly. And because of the little lip here, nothing falls off. It moves around where Nick drives like a complete maniac.
What?
Nothing has fallen off the shelf so far, so we're really happy with that there. Now obviously we are going to add overhead shelves here. We're also going to add probably some colour on these walls and that wall there. A lot of you have been asking about windows in the van because we currently only have the skylight and the max fan and obviously the front windows. We are adding a back window in the back left door, a sort of 50 centimetre by 35 centimetre. Yeah, it's going to be quite large for the space we're using. We may add another window up here, but that'll happen in the future, and the window in the back door is going to happen when we get back to Spain. So I think we may have already briefly shown you our slat shelves that we created. So when we got the van, this was a hanging wardrobe, and we usually keep our clothes in things like this. I think it's just a lot more space saving. So yeah, so we added the free slats here. We've also got some technology space and a big space in the bottom as well, and these are created like so. Very simple, and obviously you use less wood making it this way, and less weight as well, and it works really well with just a piece of carpet on top. Perfect. We're really happy with those, aren't we?
Yeah.
Really happy.
We've also done these shelves. They were like a more traditional piney colour, so we just took those off, chalk painted those.
And
I'm quite proud of this. Look, that was always there, no? That was always there. That is just to cover up the electrics, because the electrics and all the cables are right at the back. If it rains, they were getting wet. This is just one of those shelves from the lounge. Cut it down, it just slotted in there perfectly. Screwed that on. That's all hidden away. The cable to plug into the mains.
if we need to get into our electrics, it's quite simple. We just open the drawer, and then inside here we just undo these little, not sure what they're called, thingy majiggins.
And the box can come off.
So we are obviously very, very excited to show you in there, because that is the big job that we've done. This is the ceiling that we've been working on this morning, and this is the light that we've slotted in there. Now we can't show you in there really at the moment because there's no light, so it's going to be difficult for that reason. Plus we just want to get it all nice before we open that door. Now if you've seen last week's vlog, you'll know our friend Craig, who lives in the area, he gave us a bit of advice. Charlie. And he did help us at the very start, and Nick actually joked in the last vlog and said Craig's ripped the bathroom apart and now he's just gone and done a runner and left us, jokingly. But in reality, the next day Craig did leave us because he had like a last minute trip, unexpected, back to the UK, and Craig was like, oh, you know, I want to try and help you finish the bathroom before I go, I can do it tomorrow morning early. We were like, don't worry about it, you know, go and enjoy your holiday, we've got this, we can finish it off.
Don't worry guys, we are going to show you the bathroom before the end of the vlog. We're not going to leave you hanging for another week.
We can't do that, can we? It's
Can't
been
do
like
that.
2 weeks of doing the bathroom without showing you. Here we go, my love.
Thank you. I'll just put my table away. Table number 2 or 3, I can't remember which number it was.
One of many. Now, can you guess what it is?
It looked like fish fingers on a bed of avocado and rockets.
Yes, it's bread underneath as well. But they are not fish fingers as you know them.
Ooh. Have I got to bite the whole thing?
Well, yeah, you do, just because it'll be funny.
Messy. Mmm.
What do you think?
Better than I remember.
They are plant-based fish fingers. There's no fish in those fish fingers. Vegan fish fingers. Who knew that these existed? And I was a little bit dubious because, you know, do like a fish finger butty, not gonna lie. So normally when we get fish fingers, they all kind of mush up and go funny, and they are hard to like get right in the frying pan. Don't know why, it's just the experience we have in the van. They probably do much better in the oven. But anyway, these hold together really well. And they're actually pretty good.
Not just for kids, fish fingers. for adults as well. Tastes really good.
Check this out. So we've just showed you all those tables and work areas and stuff like that. And look, we got ourselves a really lightweight foldable stool. I think we mentioned in a vlog recently that we actually like to work on our laptops in here too, and we were just like standing up and working, but now we can sit down like a little breakfast bar type thing. And it's really lightweight, costs €10, and it fits perfectly just in that little gap there.
Anyway guys, we are leaving. We are leaving Munster finally. We're heading back to Berlin. That is the plan. We've got to go back and sort out all the paperwork. Getting the van and getting up here was the easy part.
Yeah.
Now it starts to get a little bit tricky.
As we take the van from Germany back to Spain, but that's a whole different conversation for a whole new vlog. We are just getting back to Berlin in time for the Berlin Marathon. How
And Sarah is going to be running it
I've
this
been
year.
training for the last 4 weeks.
Secretly, you didn't know that, did you?
Only joking, guys. Maybe next year, though. Watch this space. But check these out.
Oh, they're nice, aren't they?
These are Berlin Marathon Super Sparrow water bottles, liquid bottles. Put anything you want in bottles. And
Look at that, nice finish. Look at that, how good does that look though?
it's really cool.
Nice little souvenir for us as well, isn't it?
Definitely. And Super Sparrow are sponsors of the Berlin Marathon, and they've also sponsored our video today. Now, when Nick and I travelled to Berlin, we brought with us 2 backpacks, 2 little doggies, and 2 Super Sparrow drinking bottles.
Here's one of them here, look at that. This is one of our favourites, the sports bottle.
And there's the other one. So we jumped at the chance when Super Sparrow reached out to us again, offering to send us their special Berlin Marathon water bottles.
We love Super Sparrow. They make fantastic bottles, loads of different designs to choose from, loads of different styles. They're durable, hard wearing, leak proof. Keep your hot drinks hot and your cold drinks cold.
For lots and lots of hours. And last time we featured Super Sparrow on our channel, we had such great feedback from you guys who bought one of these. So if you'd like to get yourself a fantastic drinking bottle, then click the link in our description. They are giving our viewers 20% off. And thank you, Super Sparrow, for sponsoring our video.
Never be thirsty again.
So we have left the poolside location, and I think I mentioned it briefly in the last vlog that that pool is really cool. You can pay €4 each. You get to use all of the facilities for the day. You've got hot showers, brilliant swimming pool. You can plug in your camper. You can collect water from there. Only open in the summer though, closes at the end of this month, and it's in the town of Dreinsteinfurt on the outskirts of Munster. So anyway, it's all very exciting now because we're back on the road and we are leaving the area. But first, laundry.
Everything, literally pretty much ran out of every item of clothing except socks.
5's in use here.
This is what happens on laundry day when you haven't done any laundry for weeks. Yeah, there's just stuff hanging everywhere.
You're probably wondering why we didn't put all of this stuff in a dryer and why it's just hanging in the van. Well, it's not really tumble dryer safe, and we have experienced in the past tumble dryers melting our clothes and cooking them like cakes. So we have to keep a lot of it like this, and yeah, that just also zapped all of our time. It's almost dark. I can't believe we got here so late. I thought it was much earlier when we arrived.
Laundry always takes ages, doesn't it?
And it takes a while. So now Nick is frantically looking for somewhere to spend the night because we're in the city of Ham at the moment, and we need to find somewhere before dark. Cheers, everyone. So it got really cold. I've had to put my leggings on, my slippers and my hoodie. Can you believe it? But I finished the bathroom, or we finished the bathroom, not just me. Nick did help.
Thank you.
And it's almost ready to show you guys. Yeah, I've just been getting on with that this morning, just done all of the bathroom sealing, and it's all looking really, really cool. So we spent the night in a place called Rynan, which is just on the outskirts of the city of Ham, and good old Park for Night didn't let us down. We arrived in the dark in this car park, you know, couldn't really see anything because it was dark. Woke up this morning, it's actually really, really nice. There's a very pretty little cemetery over there. There's loos that were open first thing and then they closed them when I wanted to use them, but Nick got to use them. But don't worry, because we've got our own loo. And yeah, it's just really nice. It's a very pretty little town as well. I had a little walk down there earlier. Very, very pretty. So a really good place to spend the night. So I'm going to show you in here in just a moment, guys. Don't worry, the big reveal is coming. But first, what's this one up to?
Oh, I'm just looking back on travelling. You know, when we, if you remember, if you watched a couple of vlogs ago, before we started all the work on the van, before we got to Munster, met up with Craig and all that, we did plan to go to the coast. But we did actually go to the coast. Wasn't great, the weather wasn't very good, the sea was really choppy, so we didn't hang around too long. Nice promenade and all that where we were. I'll put the name up here. But after that we went to the beautiful city of Lubeck, which I'm just editing now, which was amazing.
Yeah, sorry we didn't share Lubeck with you sooner. It was a couple of weeks ago that we went to Lubeck and we just didn't have chance to fit it in the vlog, so we've just carried on filming and then it's turned into all van buildy type stuff. But we really wanted to mention Lubeck because it is a really cool city. Now we're only there for about 2 hours. It was a quick run around, but it's very, very pretty.
Very, I'd never heard of it before, but I'm glad we went. It was recommended by our friend Craig. And yeah, beautiful city. It was founded in the 12th century. It's got the lovely brick Gothic architecture. There's so many buildings, so many incredible buildings. It's famous for its 7 spires from 5 different churches. And one of the biggest attractions is one of the 2 remaining gates, the city gates that are still standing. And the one we visited was built in 1464, I think. And it is so cool.
Very, very impressive. Like, we would definitely go back if we're in the area to maybe spend the night there, because where we parked was a really good park up actually, wasn't it? And it's, you know, so it's a really good place to spend the night and have a good day around the city. Now the main attraction, or one of the biggest things it's famous for, is actually marzipan. And marzipan was first invented in Lubeck. Apparently.
Because also the Spanish and the Italians say that they invented it. But apparently it was founded or made in Lubeck. And I thought marzipan was just, you know, the bit underneath the icing on Christmas cakes, birthday cakes and that sort of thing. But there's loads of different types.
Yeah.
We actually went to the Marzipan Museum, which is in the sort of old town centre. There's loads of different types of marzipan.
Yeah.
They had cakes, all different shapes and sizes, flavours.
And I will say it's very, very good marzipan.
Ooh, yeah.
We're into it now. We're both like, oh, I'm not sure about marzipan. And then we got like a little box. We're like, ooh, this is really lovely. So yeah, definitely recommend visiting Lubeck if you're in the area. Brilliant little city. And we're really looking forward to exploring, getting out there and travelling again. Now we've done the main jobs, or the main job of what we wanted to do in the van.
Talking about main jobs, and first of all, apologies for the building work going on. It was very peaceful here until they started work. So here we go.
Oh, check out our new bathroom.
Look at that little toilet roll holder. This was Emily and Frank's little octopus.
Literally put the mirror up and stuck it on and made a little frame for it. Check that out. That goes with the toilet roll holder.
The frame for the mirror.
And then inside, look.
You think of the tiles, all finished, all neat.
The silicone, the bathroom sealant is not going to be 100% dry because I just did it this morning. So I can't show you a shower scene right now. Plus it's got really cold, but we'll do it in the next vlog. Yeah, so really happy. If you've been following like last week, you'll kind of see how we've done the shower. For example, these 3 panels here at the back are all kind of separate. So if we need to get to the plumbing, we can just take the middle section off without too much drama, and then just re-silicone it, and then we can get to all the plumbing work. Yeah, just put the ceiling in this morning, which works really well with the little touch light. That is going to change colour. We are going to get some probably Osmo white varnish and give it a couple of coats so it's white in colour. We have a shower rail because what we're going to do is we're going to probably just leave the door open when we have a shower, actually, because obviously then it's better for, you know, the moisture, and we can just shut that.
Wow, how nice is that? And just...
Yeah, that works really well. And yeah, and everything else is completely sealed, bathroom sealant everywhere, so it's completely waterproof, and then obviously, yeah, the shower curtain to protect the door. So we're really, really happy.
We have got to create something to hide the toilet. It's all neat trimmings around it, but
yeah, we've got a couple of ideas. We've got like a piece of lino that can go on here for when you have the shower to protect that space. The loo itself, which is a composting loo, we are going to put like a little rope or string handle so it pulls out easier, because it's a bit difficult to get it out. So we'll just put a little string handle on there so that pulls out when you go to the loo. We have got a lot more space, as we showed in the last vlog now, plenty of space to go to the toilet comfortably. And yeah, we're just really happy. It's turned out better than we actually thought. I mean, it did take a little bit longer than we actually thought, but yeah, it was worth the time and energy. And yeah, it's just brilliant to have a shower and loo room in a van for us. So yeah, I don't want to soak the bathroom just yet until that silicone is dry, but I wanted to show you how powerful the shower is. So we're just going to do it in the old bucket to show you instead. Ready?
oh yeah!
That is really powerful, right? You guys have a good shower. Very, very happy. Very happy indeed.
Guys, that's it. You can sleep peacefully at night now. Now you've seen the bathroom.
Know that we've got a shower and a toilet in our van. Can't wait for it to all dry and just like get in there. Can you? I'm gonna like go for a run or something and then have a cold shower. Yeah,
because we haven't got the hot water plumbed in yet, so it will be cold showers.
But that's fine. So cool. And back to travel content next week. We are off skis on adventures. Now we've got the loo and shower. What more do we need? We've still got other bits and bobs to do in the van, of course.
Loads of stuff to do,
it's a continuation of things, but that was a big job. We wanted to get that done before we move forward, because it's a big space to not be able to use it. So yeah, thanks all so much for watching. Follow us for daily updates on our other socials.
Make sure you're subscribed and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a thing.
Yes, and we'll see you all next Thursday somewhere new.
Take care, guys. See you next week.
Bye.
Spot on.
Spot on. Get me clamps, hold that in place. I reckon we could do a, you know, van build.
All out of slats.
So are you ready to see table number 2?
You ready to see table number 2?
Are you ready to see table number 2?